99X. That feels weird. So for the 7 people listening right now, this is not a test. Welcome to 99X. My name is Barnes, the worst kept secret in promo land. What you are about to hear unfold over the coming weeks, the coming months, is going to blow your mind. I think it's safe to say, and I did my research, this has never, ever been done in radio. Ever. Bringing back what some would say is a pretty loved brand. It's a defining brand in a lot of people's ears who listened to it for many years. It's a defining brand for many people's lives, those of us that created it the first time. So, without making you wait for this, I'm not going by a script, so there's a lot to talk about and a lot to unpack. But I do have a list of absolutes that is pretty long. One of them, the other worst kept secret is, please meet your new afternoon butler and host, who was on that very shift back in the day, Axel.
Yeah. How crazy is this?
This is insane.
And this isn't just, we should talk about how this all came about. Because this isn't about like throwing songs that people love from the past back on. Like we're bringing it all back.
Well, a couple things that you need to just let sink in. Again, I'll say it again. What you're hearing today is not the finished product by any means. Rome was not built in a day, right? You hear that a million times in your life. This station, this started so recently, everything that is unfolding, that you have to give it time because fortunately I work for myself. So I was able to give myself permission to participate. That's not the same for everybody. Read between the lines what you will. Some things have to happen first. So just trust us. No, for the people, what's funny, Axel, is all the people in social media that know what's happening and know what's coming.
Well, I mean, I love the passion.
No, I do. But there's only a few people who have the suitcase, right? The stuff inside. And I can tell you it's way better than a lot of the speculation. And by the way, Axel and I are not doing a morning show. I saw someone who said, it's going to be Barnes and Axel. And so it's kind of funny. But Axel's in his shift where he was on the original 99X.
Yeah.
But to your point, like, let's rewind and talk about how this happened. It happened because of the fans.
Yeah, because I tried to get you back into radio a year ago.
You did, and I laughed at you.
Right.
So there was not an alarm clock loud enough or a Brinks truck big enough.
Right.
In that situation. And so rewind a little, not too far back. My company, we shoot video for commercial real estate and hotels all over the world. And I was on a shoot on the Caribbean island of Anguilla. And you were invited, by the way, Axel, numerous times.
I know, but who can take 2 weeks off of their job to go hang out? You're one of the few.
Right, but that is my job.
Right.
So picture the scene. I am literally sitting on a beach, and here comes the butler, the worker, the waiter, the whatever, with a phone on it, and they walk over to me and say, Cumulus is on the phone. And I was like, what? And the powers that be at Cumulus, the first thing they said was, hey, what would you think about getting the band back together? And I said, what? I said, I'm sorry, I like my life just the way it is. And I had been seeing the fans after the 30th anniversary and the posts, which, by the way, had over 1 million social impressions.
Is that what it was?
Insanity.
Yeah.
And the passion for people to write paragraphs about what this radio station meant to them. Well, guess what? It meant the same thing to me. It meant the same thing to Axel. It meant the same thing to everyone you're going to find out is going to be involved.
But we thought it was